What is going on, guys? Thanks so much for stopping by the garage. I'm Brandon, this is Extreme Daily Drivers, and I have an awesome one for you today. Today, we're going camping in this video, that's right. We're taking the Commander out, and we are going to the Save Expo in Stark, Florida. Super cool overlanding expo. I've never been there before, but it should be awesome. It's gonna be 3 days of camping, so I got the rig packed up, but I haven't done it just yet. We're gonna do it together. I'm gonna show you how I pack, and then I'm gonna show you when I'm at camp with everything undone. This will be a good way for you guys to see how I pack the truck, and also a good checklist for me to make sure I didn't forget anything. All right, so if you guys are new to the channel, this is my 2006 Jeep Commander. Check this thing out, 3 inches of lift, 17-inch wheels, blah, 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 33-inch tires. And we're gonna start back here because it's kind of where all the action's going on. I have a new Trasheroo. That's right, this one's from Rhino USA. Obviously, I haven't used it yet. It's just kind of on here right now. It's not installed. I'm not gonna drive up with it on because I'm not gonna have anything in it. Until we get there. It is a pack in and pack out situation at the campsite, so obviously want to be able to bring back any trash, so that's why I got this guy. Should do just fine, you know, we'll see. So yeah, what I have back here is my Rooks Supply Ultra Swing. If you guys are new to the channel, this thing's rad. Obviously it is a spare tire carrier. Also have a drop down table here. Got yourself a sweet bottle opener. Open this up for you guys, drop it down, stainless steel surface along with slide out cutting board, pretty rad. And then I did a custom job here with traction boards, mounted these guys to the side hack, which is an additional thing you get from Rig Supply. It allows you to mount all sorts of things on the side using rotor packs and whatnot. So I got water jug mounted there. I'll be using that this weekend. So let me close all this up and we'll talk about the inside. All right, so for this trip, my goal is to basically just use this area here. I just don't want to have to fold seats down if I can avoid it, just for several reasons. One of them being safety, another one just being organization, and a third one being, man, if I got to fold those seats down and bring stuff for 3 days, there's something the matter with me because I'm bringing way too much stuff. So anyway, if you guys don't know, underneath here, I have built a little kind of I don't even know what you call this, storage area here. Did a video on this if you guys are interested. A lot of stuff that I have mounted up here is safety gear, it's tire deflators, that kind of stuff. I did add some extra tent stakes that we'll be using on this trip. Underneath here, this is a big one, that is my tailgater tire table. We'll be using that exclusively to eat off of during this trip. You got a whole bunch of recovery gear, all that kind of stuff in here. Random just little necessity things like these little bungee cords. They come in handy. I got one mounted up here that I actually have to take down before I leave, but that's going to come in handy. You guys are going to see that later. And then just some random other things. Really cool flashlight that is rad because it can go red. I don't buy flashlights unless they can go red like this, so you can keep your night vision at night. You probably can't even see that on camera, can you, huh? Well, anyway, trust me, it's red. You'll see that later in the video. All right, I think this is a good place to start. I got my roam box here. I forget the actual size of this, but I'll have links down for everything down below if you guys are interested in picking some of this stuff up. But everything I purchased for the back here is done based off of size because I want it to fit a certain way. So hopefully when we're all said and done here at the end of this first segment here, everything will fit like I think it will. But anyway, this is a roam box. I love these things. I actually have one mounted on the top there in the cargo basket. And the reason I went with something so robust is because I want to be able to keep it outside if I have to. Okay, so if weather gets really, really bad, I can actually sleep inside the Commander. I could fold the seats down, put a mattress back here, put a cot back here, and actually sleep. No issues at all. But if I am going to do that, obviously some gear is going to have to come out. And if it has to come out, I want to make sure that it's going to be weather resistant, weatherproof, hard for bears to get into and all that kind of stuff. So that's where the roam boxes come in. They are a little bit kind of overkill. But they're awesome and I'll have it forever. So inside of here, I'm not going to pull all this stuff out. You're going to see it later in the video when I set camp up, but I got 2 actual sleeping bags. I'm here in Florida. The weather is dicey, so I have a really lightweight one right here, and I have like a mummy style one right here that is for like 30 below. I have a footprint here for the tent. We're gonna get into that in a minute, and some other odds and ends. Basically keep this just like this all year round. And later on, you'll see what's in here when I pull it all out. But yeah, that is the Roam case. Check it out. See, with the lid open, it fits in here perfectly. Isn't that cool? So, yep, that's one of the reasons I got this particular size. All right, next up is this Ozar Trail bag, dude. Check this thing out. I got this from Walmart for like $27, something ridiculously cheap. It's particularly made to house your camp stove. So my camp stove's in there. I got 2 containers here, some gas, all sorts of odds and ends kept in here. There's crazy room in this thing for all sorts of stuff. I got plates in here, obviously. I got the hoses for hooking the gas up to the stove. This thing is just a killer deal. 27 bucks or 28 bucks, whatever the heck it was. It's the deal of the century. It also keeps the stove safe from getting dinged and bounced all around inside your truck. So awesome little thing here. Definitely recommend picking one of these up. All right, keeping with the Walmart theme, here is another bag, Ozar Trail. I got this at Walmart. I think it was $16, and the reason I got it is, dude, look how well my little Blue Eddy fits in here. Keeps it nice and safe. Just pull this out, and boom, now we're ready to go. This is the guy that's going to be charging my fridge and anything else that I need to be charged while we're out on the go. All right, moving on to the fridge, man. I got my set power. I think it's 18 liter. I don't have much in here right now. I still got to go to the grocery store. But dude, this thing is rad. I keep this going all the time in my house. You should always keep them going all the time, because if you let them sit, the oil can get screwed up in the compressor. But I use this upstairs in my little man cave, and always keeps cold drinks, anything I want up there, nice and cold. Super quiet. It barely runs, like maybe once an hour, it seems like. So it's super efficient and really the perfect size for a little 3-day getaway like this. And be honest with you, man, even those guys on TV, they go miles and miles and miles and days and days and days. You really don't need anything bigger than this, because you're stopping for gas every 3 days. So, I mean, you might as well stock up on food while you're getting some gas. So yeah, little refrigerator. I'll show you when it's all filled up after I get to the store. But love this thing. All right, guys, we're getting towards the end here. I got these front runner cargo bins, whatever you want to call these things. These things are rad. Every single overlander guy you see on TV uses one of these things, and there's a reason. They're really cool. I don't have much in this one. I'll show you kind of what's in this a little bit, so you kind of get the idea of how much they can hold and how they can organize things. So in here you got some pouches on top, and then down here you have, you know, a little kind of Velcro area there where you can maneuver a divider. Pretty cool to keep stuff from clanging around. This one's pretty much fully packed. This guy's empty. I still got a bunch of stuff I got to get to the grocery store. But yeah, man, these things are rad, and look how nice they fit in between everything, huh? You can see what's happening here. It's all coming together. All right, guys, we're getting to the end here. We're getting to the end. This is a cot, 1-person cot. Thing is sweet. Sets up in seconds. You'll see that in the tent. Where should I put this? I don't know at the moment, but we'll find a place for that. Moving on, this is a little foldable kind of table. Really neat. You'll see this set up in the tent. Set that up there for now. This guy is a sweet sleeping pad. Oh my God, this thing is super rad. Self-inflating, 1-person pad. You'll see that when I get it all set up. And lastly, dude, the tent. That's right, this tent is a beast. It's from Eureka. Oh. This is the Jade Canyon, man. It's a 4-person tent. It's basically a gazelle. It doesn't just pop open, and it packs down to twice the size, and that's why I got it. So check it out, man. Everything's packed in there. I got this cargo net holding things down so nothing goes flying. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Close this up. I got one more thing to show you. Over here, you're probably like, where are your clothes? Well, they're here in the Rooks bin. So this is a Rooks bin. I did a partnership with Rooks. This thing is amazing. I'll have a link down in the description if you want to pick one of these guys up, man. But it's one of those things that it's a buy once, cry once sort of thing. I will literally have this thing forever. It's a collapsible tote. If you don't know, it's also completely weather resistant. It's another thing I could throw outside the vehicle if I had to. But yeah, all my clothes are in here. And that's pretty much it. The only other thing I had to sneak in the back here was the solar panel back there on the floor for the Blue Eddy. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of everything I have packed in here and how good of a job I did packing. Now let's head to the Expo and let me set everything up and show you how it all works together. What's going, guys? We made it. We made it. We made the 2.5-hour drive. We made it here to the Save Expo. I haven't actually even seen the Expo yet. I've been busy setting everything up. So we're trying to do this in one take to show you everything set up. And I feel like I've even forgotten to show you guys some things, but I digress, man. I don't have all day. Check this out. All right, to get started, here is our solar panel going in through the window to Blue Eddy. And before, when it was sunny, I was getting 100 watts in. That's died down to 40, but still 40 is better than 0. Here's my stuff out here sitting, just because I'm not 100% organized yet. But you've seen this stuff again. One of the reasons I got the Roam case is that it can go on the ground. Nothing's gonna soak through or anything like that, and it's gonna keep everything dry and safe. And I can throw that on top of the truck if I want to, keep it out of harm's way. So here's kind of my little setup. Here you can see I'm at 37 degrees in here. Blue Eddy, if I turn the power button on, there you go. There's really nothing coming out for the refrigerator. It only goes on when it needs to. And that's if I'm opening the door a lot, or, you know, it just gets too hot outside. Right now it's probably about 80 degrees. So yeah, this little guy here, holding on strong to the little fridge. This guy's pretty full with stuff. I'm gonna have steak later. I've already made sausage sandwiches on my little setup over here. So here is my 2-burner stove. Got this thing off Amazon. It's push start. Did a great job. Cast iron all the way. If you're not using cast iron, I don't know what's the matter with you. It's the only way to go. Everything here is just sweet, man. Super easy to work with. Slide out cutting board's been a rad. You check this out. So this is my little water situation here. This thing is like $12 on Amazon. It's supposed to screw into the top of those big water jugs that, you know, used to sit around in the office and talk to people by. But it comes with a little tube, and I got my tube going into my gallon jug here, Rotobox or Rotopack. So the way this works is, go ahead and hit a button, and you got water. Check it out. Hit it again, and it stops. I got a little rag here to dry my hands, quick drying towel, and this is a collapsible sink, and I keep it here to catch the water so I don't have a big wet spot. And then I could basically reuse this water because it's just basically washing my hands right now, nothing more. And so I have put a little extra soap in there, and it allows me to clean things like spatula and stuff like that as I'm going cooking for the afternoon. Dude, while we're down here, check out my trick paper towel holder. Got that thing from Harbor Freight. It's been in the garage for years and years and years, holding you know, those rags, those blue rags. Well, it's magnetic, it can go anywhere. Stuck it on the back of the Ultra Swing, and it's totally trick. What's really rad about it is you can slide, since it's a magnet, you know, you can slide the ends in, create tension, so when the wind kicks up, this doesn't just unroll. So pretty rad there. Let me take you around to this eating area. 23-0 awning, coming in clutch. So here is my tailgate tire table. I put a little cheap tablecloth on it. It's the kind that you can wipe down. You know, it's plastic, but I just cut it, and it's held on with these little magnets. They're little hooks, but they're pretty strong, and they can double as other things. You know, you can hang stuff from there if you needed to. But what's rad about this, I can just wipe it down super easily if it gets, you know, every time we eat off of it. So my little setup, my chair, pretty typical chair. Everybody's got one of these. I actually have 2. Trasharoo is mounted, and dude, check out the tent. The tent is a beast. Let me come around here so you can see a little better. Huh? Comment below, dude. This is a 4-person tent, and it is a monster. Let me go inside here, give you guys a tour, take my shoes off. So check it out, man. 4-person tent. I have, my hand is totally extended. That's why I have this tent. It's freaking rad, man. It is rad. It's a pain to set up, especially if it's 1 person. If you get a 4-person tent, it's not only because it sleeps 4 people, but it's because it takes 4 people to set it up. Trust me. It's a beast. It is a beast. There's tons of room in here. I actually have a bug in here. Dang it. That's what I get for leaving the door open. Idiot. So anyway, I got to make an adjustment there, get that little bug out. But here's the sleeping quarters, as described. My little cot. I pulled out the what is it called? The moving blanket. Doubled that underneath the cot. My self-inflating mattress, cheap sleeping bags, and my pillow from home. And here's my little end table. I got a fan that's actually getting charged by this little charging bank. I have a light, which also you can charge stuff off of. So yeah, man, this is going to be the setup tonight. It's basically an apartment. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this killer camping setup. This has taken me a long time to set up today. I probably took an hour and a half to do all this, but to be fair, I've only put this tent up one other time, and I'm still like slow at getting things organized because I don't 100% know where everything needs to go. So I could probably cut that down to an hour. It's still a long time to set up. I don't really mind doing it all that much. I hate people that complain about setting camp up because to me it's kind of fun. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of it. Is an hour too long? Is this more of a glamping setup than it is a camping setup? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'd love to hear what you say. Stay tuned for the next video. Got something rad coming suspension wise. So yeah, more work with suspension on the Commander. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.